You will bear children for them.
Margaret Atwood wrote The Handmaid's Tale in 1985. Now, in 2017, Hulu's adaptation of the book, starring Elizabeth Moss as the main handmaid Offred, may be the most unintentionally timely show of the year. The series takes place in Gilead, a futuristic but simplified world in which fertility issues abound and women's rights are a thing of the past. In order to keep the population up, totalitarian government officials send young and fertile women, aka the handmaids, to affluent families where they are forced to help couples procreate. While Atwood has always maintained that every happening in her award-winning novel was based on some sort of real-life event in the world, that hasn't stopped many from wondering whether she's actually a prophet, given the story's frightening parallels with the country's current political landscape. While the cast and crew of the new show may have avoided using the president's name during a recent screening at the Tribeca Film Festival, it's hard to ignore some of the direct comparisons of fear and isolation and how that ultimately impacts freedom. The book is nearly 35 years old, so if it is anti-Trump, God bless time traveler Margaret Atwood. Showrunner Bruce Miller told The Hollywood Reporter in advance of the screening. For Moss, who also serves as an executive producer on the drama and is in nearly every scene, the show felt even more weighted after November, when the script suddenly became slightly more grounded in reality. After the election, it just fell out of the clouds, out of our imaginations, and hit the solid ground of reality. It's like things that were out of focus all of a sudden became very sharp. It wasn't pretend anymore. She continued, "The book was written 32 years ago. It's anti-bigotry, racism, sexism, ignorance, deception, and stupidity. So if certain Trump supporters consider that anti-Trump, that's a connection that those people are making on their own." Make sure to read the full story for more from the cast and crew on how the adaptation is becoming the most unintentionally relevant show ever right now. Plus, for those of you new to the story, The Hollywood Reporter's got you covered with a primer. So check that out to learn all things The Handmaid's Tale ahead of its 3-episode premiere, landing April 26th on Hulu. Let me know what you think of this retro future tale that may not be so retro or future after all in the comments. For The Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Paul Costabile. See you guys.